Hello, thank you for clicking on this link. My name is Ben Hearn. I'm a realtor with Compass. Our office is right there in Suburban Square. And I wanted to tell you a little bit about the real estate market for the month of September in Wynnewood. And for this, I'm just talking about, I'm like Wynnewood above, let's say, Remington and Haverford Ave. So not Penwyn. It's like every other part of Wynnewood except for Penwyn, just because there was a lot of activity in Penwyn. So that's kind of its own like separate beast, let's say. And then I also for this just included single family detached homes. So I'm going to be showing you a bunch of like averages, medians, price points, etc., and different homes. And it's only just for a single family detached. My thinking was that, if there's like a condo for 250, that would really throw off the averages, especially, in a month, there's only like 9 to 15 kind of houses. And I didn't want that to distort the numbers too much. And then since there's so few homes, the median, doesn't carry much weight. So that's why I kept it to single family detached. If you are interested in what's been going on with the condos or twins or townhomes, anything like that, you can reach out to me, reply to this email, give a call or text, and I can shoot you that information as well. So I'm going to show a bunch of the averages and stats, then I will show you the market watch. It's like a tool that my brokerage Compass allows us realtors to share with our clients. And it's a really cool format and shows you like a quick snapshot of like that period in time of what happened. So it will show homes that were newly active or under contract or price dropped or closed. So we'll kind of go through that. So I'm going to share my screen now and kind of just walk you through what's been going on in your neighborhood for the last month and the year plus as well. All right, so here we have, this is for the whole zip code. So this just right here, this graph just also includes Penwyn. And then this is also includes like condos or whatever. The other things I will show you do not include it. So this has the whole previous year plus. Unfortunately, it does not have September of this year. Those get updated in the middle of the month. But if we look at this August, there were 25 new listings in all of Wynnewood, and there were 22 new pendings. So in that month, 22 homes accepted a contract. And then there were 29 closed sales. So that's a good amount of activity. And you can kind of see, the summer, the summer was crazy. I'm sure you've heard summer and spring. So there's a good amount of activity. And let's, if we compare it to last August, there was actually a few more new listings last August, but, pretty comparable new pendings and closed. So that kind of shows you the activity all throughout the year, pretty healthy, but again, Wynnewood, pretty big, a lot of homes in there. All right, so now we are just delving into single family detached homes in Wynnewood, not including Penwyn. And this is for this past September, so last month. So these are where all the active homes that are still active. There's 8 of them. And you can see right over here, we have days on market. And some of these have been sitting there. So earlier in the year, or in the spring and the summer, things didn't sit too long. They were up Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, as long as the house was good and priced right. And then they were gone. But now the market's cooled down a bit. So you can see some of these homes have been sitting for one reason or another. And if we scroll down a bit, we have active under contract. There's 4 of them that, got under contract. Again, they were sitting a bit, except for one. We had 8 pending. And these ones tended to sit for a little less, some of them. And active under contract and pending kind of means the same thing. It just means that the seller has accepted an offer. And in our area, the difference is that during the inspection period, which is, almost 2 weeks, that's when it's like active under contract, because deals, if they are going to fall through, it's normally during like inspections is one of the major reasons why. So during inspections, it's active under contract. Then when you get through inspections, everything's all good. Then you change it to pending. And so that's kind of like more rock solid. And for this past month, there were 7 closed homes. The entire month, it's not too many. And we can see these ones, days on market 3, 7, 7, 18, 1, 15, 3. So a lot of them went under contract in the summer, right? Like let's say in July, because it takes like 6 weeks, 2 months, 2.5 months to close. So those ones didn't sit for too long on the market. So for this, if we're looking at the quick stats for all of these homes, active, under contracts pending, and the closed ones, we have the list price was $953 for the average, and then the closed was $843. So you might have heard some crazy stuff where a lot of homes went over asking this past year. Like you had multiple offers, you had to send in like really strong offers. And that did happen a lot in Wynnewood. You can see right here, the closed price to list price. So a lot of them sold, over their asking, but this counts the actives that have been sitting there and the pendings. So the closed price is a little lower than the list price. And then if we do the medians, we have 800 about, and then 720. So here for days on market, we have about 24 days on market, which is a little higher than some of the other, like Arpin Valley, other places, and then the median 13. So that's a little higher than you'd expect, especially with how hot the market was this past year. If we go to last September, there were 9 total houses that closed. So no, this was just the closing for last September. So there was only 9 of them. As you can see, some of the houses went in a couple days. A lot of them were sitting for various amounts of time. And if we take a look at the stats, the average list price was $713, and then the average close price was $709. So that's kind of like right there on the money. And the average days on market is 43, which is a lot. I think just because there were a couple homes that had like a lot of days on market that really skewed the average. If we do the median, then we're about like 750 for the list. That's, the agent puts the sign in the front yard and they're like, hey, this home's for sale. And then the closed price is what it actually settles for. And that was at 704. The median days on market there was 20. So it's still like a little bit high. And then that was the last September in Wynnewood. Now I'm going to show you the whole year from last September to this past September. There was a lot. So all these homes closed in this past year. So it was a good amount of them. There was 93 total. So the average home was listed at $865 and then it closed at $880. So that's kind of what I was looking for, where, you've heard all these stories about homes going over asking or whatever. We can kind of see right there, the average home went for over asking. And the average home days on market was 19, which, is not too high. You can see right here, one of them was sitting on the market for almost a whole year. So that definitely shot the average up. So if we take a look at the median days on market, that was 7 days. So it's like 50% of the homes in Wynnewood the past year were sold in less than a week. And again, that kind of showed like the market was crazy this year, and it kind of bears that out. And again, same story, median price was just about 800, and then the closed price was 810 for the medians. So you're seeing a lot of them that went over. So those were the average stats, things like that. Now I'm going to show you this thing called it's a market watch. My brokerage Compass allows us agents to make this for our clients, and they seem to like it. It's a good way to keep a pulse on the finger of the market, and you kind of get to see what's going on. And it has like a cool card view. So for any home, you can kind of see the price, beds, baths, square footage. You can go through pictures. Then you could pull up a home even. Let's, for example, this home. And then you can go through documents, property info, property history. You know, it shows you some more stuff. So it's pretty cool. So right now for September, this was in the month of September, actually. These are the active homes. So we've got like 3 right here, like 4 or 5 active homes. So not too many active homes in Wynnewood. Now we're approaching the under contract homes. And again, if a home's under contract, that price that it has that's not what it's actually going to settle at. That's just, you know, the last price that was publicly on the market for when it went under contract. So we have a couple homes that were under contract. We still have a couple more that were active. Here we have more under contract homes pending. And again, that usually just means they're through most of their contingencies, the difference between active and pending. We've got some more pending here. Now we have some closed homes. So this one closed October 1st. All right, so I didn't get my exact dates correct there. We've got some more pending homes. And then we have some closed homes and some more closed homes. So there's 24 homes that had some kind of activity in September, whether it was newly active, newly under contract or pending, or whether it was closed. Just only single family detached homes in non-Penn Wynnewood. And yeah, maybe you live next to some of these homes, I don't know. But there was a good amount of activity. The market has downshifted from earlier in the spring and summer when it was just out of hand. And I'm going to stop sharing my screen now. So if you liked that market watch, again, it's like fully interactive. You can click it. You can check out all the information about each home. I can share a link with you. Just ask me like via email. You can reply to the email that I'm sending you. Say, hey, Ben, that was cool. Can I get that market watch link? And I'll be able to share with you. And if you did not like this video, that's fine too. And if you want to not receive them anymore, there should be an unsubscribe button down below. If you can't find it or you're having trouble with it, you can also just email me and say, hey, Ben, please take me off. And then I'll take you off the list. You won't get these. I'm going to be making these every month to kind of give you an update about, what happened the previous month in Wynnewood. So I hope you enjoyed this. Any questions or anything, let me know, and have a great day. All right, bye.